What's going on, listeners? It's your boy Herc in the building once again, and we're here with another episode of the Come On Man podcast, season 2, episode 6. And I got some return guests in the building once again. My boy Ivan.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? And my boy, 4-time champ in the building, Lee Hawk Fury. What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Oh boy, Leon Hawk. How's it feel to be the 4-time champ?
And I'm here. I'm selected as an alternate. We had another guest that couldn't make it, so I was an alternate, and I'm here. I'm happy to be here on Come On Man podcast. 4-time champion Lee Hawk Fury, man. Y'all got to catch up now.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. No, man. Well, I appreciate y'all being on the podcast once again, and getting everything going. Yeah, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. Oh shoot. Hold on. Say something, Ivan. I can barely hear you.
You can't hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You probably can scoot it towards you a little bit more. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, man. So when you hear the phrase, if you want to fly, you have to give up the things that are weighing you down. What does that mean to y'all?
If you want to fly, you got to give up the things that's weighing you down, which means if you got something holding you back and you want to succeed in life and you know it's holding you back, you got to be at that point mentally where you can let things go. Shed that old skeleton, old skin, so the new skin can grow. So to me, it's growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice.
Right.
Growth.
But yeah, I know it's difficult for a lot of people to take flight because, they got some situations like baby mama issues or, they got their peers telling them like, oh, don't do that. You wasting your time. You know what? You right. And then they shut down because their peers or their friends or the outside world telling them what they can and cannot do and shit like that. And it's a strong phrase to think about because you like they do have a lot of things to weigh you down and you want to take flight, you want to be successful as much as possible, but in the today's society it's like impossible.
Yeah, but on top of that too, you got the what if factor.
Yeah,
I want to grow. What if I fail? I want to leave her, but what if I can't find another girl?
Yeah,
I want to trade in my car, but what if I can't make the payment? You see, it's always a what if. It's always something a what if to counteract the growth.
Right.
So, I mean,
it is. Do you think that's a part of the process? Do you think that's a part of the growth process?
It's just like having the angel and the demon on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? The angel gonna tell you what's right, but people gonna give in more to fear than they will growth and success because you know what fear is and you know what failure is, but not people know what success is.
True.
Because it's so little. You know what I'm saying? It's so little for people. So they say, I'm scared to be people. You have to question being successful, but you never question being the failure.
True. Ooh. That is true. They don't question about being a failure.
Right.
But I learned something from Casey Neistat. Y'all know about him?
Yeah.
That's a dope dude.
Yeah.
He creates videos like crazy. He said a quote on a podcast. He said that a lot of people don't care what you do, like when it comes to being successful. Like if you make content, nobody cares about that. If you make a lot of money, nobody cares about that. Like in this world, nobody cares about you or what you do for yourself or for your life. They in a way they only care about themselves. Because a lot of people are selfish. Because if you're not talking about them, they don't care what the hell you're talking about or selling them or whatever. So he said it best. He said, whatever you want to do in life, man, just do it. Because half the world, most of the world don't care what you do.
Right.
So it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy to hear that. What about you, Ivan? What you got?
Oh man, I don't think I can top his. His is pretty good.
Oh man, you always got something to top.
Yeah, we shooting the hip, man. But you got it.
It's all factual points if you think about it. Like you're never gonna grow because of the fear, and I agree with that. I agree with that 100% because a lot of people don't become who they truly need to be because of that aesthetic that society shows. I guess you put it pretty good into words, Lee.
Right.
No one's ever going to know what they're amounting to. They're never going to realize what their potential is because they cling on to people that are the same, I guess. What's the saying? Misery loves company.
Oh yeah, misery definitely loves company.
And a lot of people don't get to fly, and it's a big sacrifice because at the end of the day, if you don't fly, your wings are going to get clipped.
Yeah.
And by the time you feel like flying and you're at a certain age, you can't no more, you're going to regret it.
And and to add to that, it's one thing to ask for advice, and it's another thing to ask for guidance in the situation. See, the advice is, yeah, man, you know, I wouldn't advise it, but if you want to do it, do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People with guidance, how do I know your guidance isn't jealousy? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna show you what, like we said on the last episode, that you're gonna be led to KFC. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be led to KFC with you following false guidance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you shedding skin, you gotta be aware of your surroundings too. Because what point is it to be shedding new skin, but you still wearing the same drawers from 2 weeks ago? You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Yeah.
That's true though. That's true.
So
that is true, man. It's just, yeah, man. It's just, you know, just looking at that topic and everything and how the world is operating now. It's just kind of like you're kind of free to do your own thing.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You're kind of free to do your own thing, man. Just like you said it yourself, Lee. You know, talk about, man, don't care about what people saying or do. Just do your thing, man.
Right.
You know, just post.
Right.
Even if you don't get a lot of views or likes or whatever,
right.
That's not the main purpose. The main purpose is basically just kind of just you do what you like to do, post it,
Right.
and fill that content with a lot of love. Like anything you create, just do it with a lot of love.
Right.
And, you know, people do it with love first, and then down the line, they start to fade away from the love, and they do it for the money.
Yeah.
And then all that shit, all that creativity, they still creating the same, but you start to see the flaws because there's not a lot of care, there's not a lot of passion in their content, or, you know, or having a purpose to do what they want to do, like basically like a job or something, like a career. You know how you get the first day of the job, you're like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do everything, but and you going above and beyond and shit like that, and then slowly down the line, because you've been doing it for so long, you start to fade away. You're like, man, fuck this job.
Yeah, fuck this job.
Man, they don't pay me enough and shit. And do I feel like clocking in or not? Or I'm gonna clock in and then go home or some shit like, you know, do some weird shit like that. But you know, their mindset, the mindset of just staying disciplined and a lot of stuff, it's kind of hard for a lot of people because they've been doing it for so long and it's routine, like as hell, and they're just like, man, you know, you know, they slowly take away the care, and they're just like, they're just another body. They're just there, and they're just like, I don't know how to tell the people to tell the people to reverse it or to.
I mean, it's two ways that I look at that as you're saying it, you know, because it's like, okay, I've been on YouTube a year. I think you've been, year and a half. You started with 5 months for me. Mm-hmm. And it's like, some people been out there in the game 10 plus years since YouTube started. And like I tell you, and like I tell myself sometimes, you know, the hidden truth is we actually lose a lot of money making this content. Like, Come On Man podcast, like, you got to buy Airbnbs, you got to put gas in your car, you traveling. Mm-hmm. We go do our gym travels, we paying for day passes, but it's the thing where it depends on what side of the fence you want to be on. You want to be on the side of the fence where, yeah, I know this is repetitive, but I'm learning something every time I do the same thing. Like a game called Hades, if you ever played it. It's a game where you go through the same maps, but you build experience and you build new tactics every time you go. So sometimes you might play it, you might die on level 1. You might get right to the end of the next playthrough. You might beat the game on the third playthrough. So it's just every time you do it, you got to go into it with the mindset, what am I going to learn today?
Right.
So take what you want to, let's say, take the greed aspect out of what you love to do, and it won't be repetitive.
Yeah, it
know
won't
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
it won't feel like work.
Right. Take the numbers out of your head. Take the validation out of your head. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to do that, speaking on the scale, because you're like, okay, damn, I'm pumping out. I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah.
I just spent $1,000 on the camera. You know what I'm saying? This is what people saying now. They say I spent $1,000 on the camera, and my shit's still getting 2 likes. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Meanwhile, this guy just ate a damn sandwich
And got a million
and
views.
got 1 million hits.
Hey man, shout out to her. The B-roll footage is fire though.
Yeah, B-roll king, man.
B-roll king.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying different things. I'm learning from other people, other
Right.
YouTubers, and other content creators, like editing skills and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm leaning more to the short format.
Right.
Doing like different cuts and shit like
Right.
that in a short, like my workouts. Like I have a few on there that I just do, and a lot of people like it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But like you said, it's just building blocks. You just keep adding. You just learning something new, and then you just add it to your resume.
Right.
And then to finish my end of it, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way. If you didn't know the outside world exists, you wouldn't know it existed until somebody told you or somebody showed you it existed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to some people, routine gets boring, but to me, routine is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And if my routine get messed up even the slightest, okay, now, hey, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, routine is king.
that's what I say. So this 2 years of YouTubing, I'm already at the gym. So what's the damn difference if I got the camera set up? You know what I'm saying? You got to be in that type of mindset. Okay, you gonna do it anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
once you get that out your head, be like, all right, I'm here. So shit, go on, prop up, go on, get started.
Yeah.
It's, to me, to the people, it's nothing to really feel like it's a hassle. And it's, there are days where you be like, I don't want to do it. But if you really care about it and you really love it, as they say, it shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You just have to kind of like eliminate that mindset out of your head,
Right.
and just do it.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta look at it too. The people in the gym are watching you before the people on YouTube are watching you.
That's true.
That is deep.
Gym owners are watching you. Hell, I'm watching you niggas. Shit.
No, that's true. No, because
Yeah,
everybody gets scared of.
Yeah.
They just like they set it up. They set the camera up, put the tripod, and they freeze, and then they turn around and you got like the whole gym. Like, man, what this motherfucker doing?
look.
Setting up the camera. But if you block that out of your mindset and you just set it up and like, man, let me just do my thing, and you just pretend like you're the only one in the gym or wherever you're at, and you just do your thing. You know, it doesn't matter.
But you know what? It's like you rephrased what Casey said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
When you're recording, nobody cares. You're caring about your content, right?
Right.
And it's like you said earlier with the question, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of things.
Yeah.
Family, friends, right? How bad do you want this, right? Because everybody says they want growth, but when you get the growth, what do you go through? Sometimes you're like, fuck this shit, right?
Yeah.
Like I was telling you yesterday, I felt exhausted from my workout. Very, very dehydrated, but it's part of it.
Yeah.
I overdid it. I understood, but I'm not taking it back because that's part of my growth.
Yeah.
That shows how much I'm willing to put in the work, right?
Yeah.
Will I stop? No. But there's some moments where you're like, man, is it worth it?
Yeah, and it's okay to complain. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you're going to complain, be productive while you complain.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, man, I know you complaining, but hey, grab that bar while you do it.
Yeah.
Right,
Take
right.
that shit, but get your ass down there and reach around there and pick that 45 up.
Let me bring this up because I still remember when I went to that private gym the first time I went, and you were teaching me how to deadlift. And I did it wrong and I hurt myself. He said, I don't know how you're gonna do this, man, but we got 8 more workouts to do. I think that's when I realized that I had it in me. I had growth, right? But it's true. He's right. You can complain about it, but pick up the bar.
Pick up the bar.
And that's it's a good thing that you said that too about sacrifice because, man, to this day, I sporadically see my family like outside of bread. My old man, I haven't seen my sisters in months, brothers in months, years, aunts, uncles, because it's just like I said, when I'm locked in this routine, you don't be aware of the time passing around you because you just in the mood, you grinding. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I step out of the zone, oh damn, I'm 35. But I'm not. I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it directly. That's what my whole 20s was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just grinding, getting this character off the ground.
Right.
So man, I mean, to my family, shit. I know I'm older now, so I do apologize for those days and birthday parties and family events that I miss. Mm-hmm. But would I do it again? Absolutely. I will still continue to stay on this grind, man, because it's so rewarding.
It is.
It's rewarding. I don't see how people can be tired of this. Life it's a good thing, man.
It's the numbers, man. It's the stats, man. Everybody's looking for them stats, man. Everybody's looking for them subscribers, the likes, the numbers, the value, the what's it called, viral.
The viral,
viral.
Yeah, everybody trying to hit that one hit quitter and shit.
Yeah, like my boy Cedric T. Wolfman say, view babies. They view babies.
No, but everybody. That's why they doing it, man. Like they're trying to get the views, and they're like, oh, let me do this content, and they put all that work in. Mm-hmm. They go do the shoot. Yeah. They go to post production. They edit, make all these cool effects and shit like that. They like, oh man, I did some good shit. My shit about to blow up. Yeah. And they hit
shit, nigga. You gonna come back 2 weeks later?
And they hit.
Only your mama that ain't even like that shit.
They hit post or they hit upload and they start bitching in the mid upload like, damn, YouTube taking forever to upload. And then once it posts, you put the little thumbnail and shit like that, and you like, oh yeah, man, my shit about to be
it blows up, right? But then the bad workouts with the kids and all this, man, is it worth it?
Hey man, as a content creator, I've had workout. I did some videos, man. This about to be a banger. And that shit flop harder than goddamn.
But you know what? This shouldn't be a trend. It should be a lifestyle.
Right.
That's what people don't look at it. They look at it like, working out at the gym is in. Tomorrow's not going to be in. And that's not the way to look at it.
No, it's not. No, it is a lifestyle, man. Mm-hmm. Like my older brother, Alex, he said, man, this process it's a slow burn.
Yeah. Oh, very, very.
It's a slow burn, bro. You're not gonna hit every mark every time, or you're not gonna get the numbers you're gonna see. So that I think in a way you're gonna have to get used to that for a while,
right?
Until you consistently keep uploading, you keep getting better in your edits, you keep getting better with the video recording shots and different angles and shit like that.
Right.
You get more knowledge,
right?
Like Lee Slade, man, it's like that video Hades. It's like you building the building blocks, you're building your resume, you building your skills, and so eventually, someone's gonna see it and they're like, damn, man, that's a dope. Who did that? Oh man, Leon Hulk did that, man. Oh damn, hey Leon, you do my video? Oh yeah, man, woo woo. And then eventually all that shit start trickling in because they start to spread like wow. But he said it might take like 3 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years.
But that's the one thing about it. The one thing everybody runs from, the gym is going to teach you, and that's patience. Mm-hmm. Everybody hates patience.
I don't know why. You need patience.
Life is going to teach your ass patience.
It's going to humble your ass.
You can't shortcut life, okay? You can't shortcut life. Like, okay, you can be successful in the beginning, but how long is that shit going to last?
Not very long. And I think there's another person named L.A. Russell. He would talk about you can't pay your way. You can't pay your way to success.
Right.
Like how you get in the club and you pay the security guard. Yeah. Like, hey, let me get in the club, and you in the club, and you a damn rook. You don't know. You don't have no skills. You trash. Everything's you basically like that 2K player with the doo-doo brown shirt and sweatpants. Now you stand in the center of the club while everybody like successful and shit like that, and you like, damn, I think I rushed this shit too fast.
Because that's what everybody wants to do because they have outside influences. Like I saw on Instagram, dude say you want somebody to just walk up to you and tell you that you changed their life, and I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people want to say. Hey, but you ain't gotta tell me I changed your life. I had shout out to my friend Wolverine, right? This is back when I was streaming on the Xbox. He showed me on FaceTime, his whole family. And he said, hey man, I wanna tell you something from the bottom of my heart. He said, yeah, you see my kids? He say, man, if it wasn't for you, bro, I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been able to see my kids. I said, what the hell you mean? I was on the verge of killing myself, and then when I met you in your stream, man, just being around you, your energy changed me. So, shit, and I sat there, man, in that car, and I said, damn, Lord, you gave me a skill. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about you trying to have somebody tell you. You gotta know you changing people's life without them even telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I always say, bro. When the story of Lee Hall Fury is over and they throw dirt on my ass, this shit is gonna transcend forever in the stories. You know what I'm saying? It's like Soul Calibur. God damn it, the story will be forever, eternally retold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
This is, man.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's it.
Damn.
Now that's some true shit.
Yeah.
It is, but damn, we're gonna throw dirt on you.
Hey man, look, I'm only a vessel here to do the Lord's work. Nobody else.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. So,
but you're right about what you said, and you're right about what you said too. Both of you, right? The fact that everybody's trying to be top dog, but do you have the skills to be top dog, right? Because like you said, you get in the club, you ain't shit. What's the whole point of rushing things?
Yeah.
Rushing the process.
right.
Best way to put it is like kids trying to be adults.
Oh.
Right? When they get there, they realize it's not fun.
They still immature and shit.
Yep. And they realize that, and then that goes with them through the rest of their life because they didn't comprehend. So it's a harder, slow burner, right?
Yeah.
To get up there.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Right.
That's the thing, man. It's just everything you do or everything you want to do in life that you love to do,
Right.
is gonna be a slow burn.
Yeah.
And then if you understand that people don't care what you do, you understand it's a slow burn, it's a slow process,
Right.
and you accept that, and you wholeheartedly are
Right.
cool with that,
Right.
man, your shit you gonna blow up.
Right.
For you,
Right,
not
right.
not for anybody else, not for
Progression.
progression. Just
Yeah.
like if you're doing it for you and you love what you do and it's making you smile,
Yeah.
nothing else matters.
And I think a lot of people, they can't accept that nobody's watching. You know what I'm saying? It kills them.
Yeah, the
You know,
attention seekers.
It kills them. You know what I'm
that
saying?
validation too. That's what it is.
Validation.
Yeah, validation.
Like I set my camera up in front of Russ Swole. I set my camera up in front of the Most High. I set my camera up in front of Abraham Lincoln. Anybody, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, I worked hard to build the character Lee Hall Fury. So to me, I'm larger than life when I'm Lee Hall Fury. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You're right.
So I don't need nobody else to tell me, oh, well, no, it's not cockiness. It's confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you ain't watching me, that's fine. But I know I have a presence here. And if you don't want to acknowledge it, that's fine. I don't need you to. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people that's listening, like, it's okay. Be confident for yourself. Be confident for yourself because your confidence will radiate out.
That's true.
Repeat that one more time.
Your confidence will radiate out.
It will.
Yeah.
It definitely will, man. Yeah, that's some good shit, man. That's some good shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Listeners, man. Hope y'all getting some good knowledge, man. Because this is some good shit. Hey, whatever you want to do, man, do it.
Do it, bro, and do it confidently, man.
Do it confidently, because you know nobody cares about what you're doing for your content or your career or doing for your life. Just what's that saying, like dance like nobody's watching or some shit.
Dance
Yeah.
like nobody watching, man.
And just do your thing.
No regrets, because one day you're gonna be in the deathbed saying, "Damn, I should have been a YouTube."
I should have just post content
Yeah.
and shit like that, man. Yeah, you gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
No regrets. Yeah, man. Y'all heard what Texas are doing? Texas, you know what Texas did?
Oh man, don't even.
Why don't you lay it on me,
Texas,
man? I was working.
Texas, man, blocked Pornhub, my boy.
Damn.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of angry people.
R.I.P. Pornhub, man.
R.I.P. Pornhub.
And I mean, look, we can't say we ain't hit the hub. Now we would all be lying on this podcast, man.
I hit the hub.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I hit that thing like Waterburger drive through. Goddamn it.
Hey man, I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna say I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Everybody hit that.
I know you're right.
Everybody hit that drive through a couple times.
Everybody went up there and got the number 2 special.
Yeah, man. Hey, welcome back, Mr. Leon Hawk. And that same special, yes, sir.
Same special.
They're gonna say premium user subscriber.
Now,
yeah, man.
But it's just crazy, bro. How people. You know what? Fuck it. This is Beans podcast. I'm gonna say it, bro. Releasing yourself and that stuff, it's beneficial to men to get that testosterone. Because I've experienced high testosterone, and sometimes I feel like, man, you gotta get this shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not an addiction. You just be like, hey, man, I just got too much tension built up. I gotta get this off of me, man.
Right.
So it's just crazy, bro, because it seemed like, to the people that got addicted to that, I'm not speaking on y'all, just, but I understand, it's just things that were that to help men, relieve themselves in certain ways, because you got to look at it at this aspect. It's a lot of people that can't find love, you know what I'm saying, and they settling for less out here, and some dudes don't even want to encounter women, so they just say, hey, I'm going to go home, I got this new phone, they shoot 4K, I'm gonna jump on this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you done took something iconic, away for people. So now what are people gonna do when times get hard? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they're gonna get crazy, man.
Yeah. Because I mean, y'all locked down this, but when OnlyFans got shut down, y'all.
Hold on, wait. OnlyFans.
They tried to shut it down, and y'all damn near turned over the earth.
Yeah, it was bad, man.
To make sure that shit didn't get turned down.
But you make a good point, because the way dating is going right now, everything's declining. I pulled up something.
Oh, what you got?
I'm gonna shoot some facts, right? So this is a study, right? Mm-hmm. So it says study predicts 45% of women will be single by 2030.
God damn.
So just to add to this fire, right? Mm-hmm. Men are gonna be frustrated. Man got to take it out one way or another. Yeah. Right? Fight or flight. So imagine if they can't get to their favorite little blowing off steam site. Yeah. Man, there's going to be murders out there. There's going to be shootouts. There's going to be a lot of stuff.
There's going to be a lot of raping, too.
Yeah, because testosterone, man.
Yeah, and not just that. The dating is declining. Imagine, like you said, what you just added. You're adding a lot of fire. The way society's gone, man.
Yeah. And I feel like, honestly, like with too much testosterone, it almost make you develop like primal like instincts. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I don't know if y'all ever had that feeling, but I have. Man. You be like,
yeah, you just blacked out. You just zoned out.
You just feel like Wolverine go berserker X on the motherfucker. To me, it's a feeling I don't like, man. I know people say you save it for the gym. I can't say that kind of shit for the gym because sometimes you want to go home and put grits. You go put grits on the stove. You know what I'm saying? But
with all that testosterone built up, it just make you want to do some crazy shit.
Shit,
man. Like I said, there might be a lot of crimes. There might be a lot of raping and shit like that.
That's not good, man.
And it's gonna be a lot of shit. So them shutting that down, I know it's weird for a lot of people to go to that site and relieve themselves and shit like that, but it I think that was like a thing for a lot of people, a lot of men or whoever watching it. It was kind of like a safe space for them.
Yeah.
Now they're forced to. Damn, I don't have my site no more.
Right.
And then beat it on the street.
Hey man.
And now it felt like they gotta force themselves to interact with people, real live people. And they haven't built them skills over the years. Right. So now they're like, hey baby, man, what you doing?
Be doing perverted shit. You see the chick in the gym, he gonna whip his shit out. You don't know what the fuck these people are capable of. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong in that, because don't get me wrong, porn messes up men's brains, right?
Oh yeah.
And I agree with you because it's a gray area, right? It's a gray area because it's like we're not for it, but we're not against it, right? Mm-hmm. So you're right because I was telling Lee last time, man. People don't have those skills, right? People get feral, and that's why there's a bad reputation in gyms too. You know, People don't have those skills since COVID. Man, we're barely knowing how to interact. And you talking about prehistoric moment? Sam's Club was testing me earlier.
Oh man,
my try to top that off with the interacting with people. Man, my homeboy Trey. Shout out to my boy Trey Hop.
Shout out to Trey, man.
Yeah, he was saying that he asked me a question on the podcast. He was like, "How do you make friends as an adult?"
Damn. Ooh, that's tough.
I was like, I said, man, I don't even know. I don't even know how you make friends as an adult, because you're supposed to do that at the beginning stages as a kid. High school, middle school. You find like, hey, what's your name? Oh, my name Lee Hawk. Like, oh, what's up, man? And then y'all kind of built that friendship.
Right.
Sometimes it fades out, or sometimes it sticks together.
Right.
Luckily, I got friends like that day one. Like, I met them in middle school, and we're still friends till today.
Yeah.
But he, Trey's my homeboy, and he retired from the NFL and shit like that.
Yeah.
But he was like, man, I've been sitting in this house and just keeping to myself, but I don't know how to make friends as an adult.
But you see, the thing is too, so people. Now, I was talking about me on the grind, yes, but I'm also aware of life around me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So many people want to get to point B, or should I say Z, that you missing the whole other alphabets in there, and each alphabet is a different stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I just go to the gym, put on headphones, and ignore everybody, I get pinned under 225 on the bench. Who's gonna help me?
No, you're right.
You know
you're right.
And some of these people got life with these fucked up attitudes. Fuck the world. I'm gonna turn the world out.
Then they get pinned.
Yeah, then your ass on side the road with a flat tire, and everybody you tuned out passing your ass up.
Yeah.
Talk about fuck that dude. He a douchebag.
But it's hard because, like I was telling you, the Sans Club thing. I have anxiety from time to time, and you talking about people are cold and rude, and it gets packed there, and they don't even tell you excuse me or move. You go to the gym, your testosterone's high. Sometimes you gotta control it, because if not, you're gonna snap on somebody, and somebody have those attitudes, right? Fuck the world. It's not always like that.
No.
People keep to themselves, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Because if you don't, upgrade those skills, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, and pretty much, how do you meet friends as an adult? Now, I'm going to take this, and people going to say what they're going to say, but I'm going to say it like this. The lie that they said about finding a girlfriend is actually the theory that goes to meeting friends. Do focus on what you're doing, and friends will come.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Not no damn girl. The damn friends will come. Because I was doing my thing in the gym. That's how I met you. That's how I met Cedric T. Wolfman. That's what we call it there. But that's how, I met him from work.
I met you at Chuck E. Cheese. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you met him driving the box truck?
No. But I was doing what I was normally doing, and people came into my life just like I came into their life. You know what I'm saying? So I think people it's not really the aspect of going out there meeting friends, because just like you can go out there and meet bad whipping, you can go out there and meet terrible friends.
Oh, yeah.
You're right about that.
Hell yeah.
These people will say, yeah, man, you can ride with us, set your ass up, and next thing you know, you in jail for 30 years, something you didn't even do.
Oh, you dead in the ditch.
Oh, you dead in the ditch.
I learned that lesson last year. I had to cut some people that were snakes in my life that were like longtime friends, and I found out they were out to get me.
What?
Yeah. They were how our friend Keezy said, you praying on my downfall. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, no, for real. Like I had to figure it out, because during that time I didn't really have anybody. I had Lee.
Yeah.
And I kind of had to figure it out. Nobody was going to figure it out for me, but him and a couple of other friends were sticking it through, with me. And I realized who was a snake and who wasn't. Who was there for my benefit, not for my gain.
Ooh.
And that was the toughest lesson, because some people don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You know, and I try to, try to, when you tell your friends, well, this person's been in my life, they're actually done good, but you have to cut all that. You have to see the bad side too.
Yeah.
And I started realizing this person's a snake. They're never going to be my friend.
Never.
So, yeah.
Never.
And then another thing I want to say, how do you mean the friends is dope? Don't be scared to put yourself out there, man. If you see somebody doing their thing and you think that's kind of cool, hey, brother, how you doing? My name is Leon. Nice to meet you, man. I hope to see you around.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing weird about that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to put yourself out there.
But a lot of people think that shit's weird. Just rolling up on them and say, "Hey, man, my name's such a." Like, hey, man,
yeah, but
back your ass up. Shit like that.
Today's time. See, that's why it's good to have some of the old traditional values still in your arsenal for today, because you can discard all that knowledge, but there are people that still goes by those principles, and people want to go by these labels. The doctor say I have burkitulitis. It means I'm afraid to talk to black people. Just some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
And people get these labels and they just run with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. My name is Leon. How are you? You either gonna fuck with me or you're not. You know what I'm saying?
That's
true.
Real simple.
It's just you downplay yourself. You put handicaps on yourself.
Yeah.
Saying, how can you meet this as? It's just like when you made friends when you was in middle school, elementary school.
Right.
This shit does not change.
Man, preach it. Side character becoming the main character and not preach.
You, sir, are not the NPC no more.
I mean, this shit just doesn't change. Like, once you grasp the concept of life,
yeah.
Like I said the last time, this shit is just a revolving circle with different coats of paint. Once you put that in your mind, you say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
You fuck with me, you don't.
Come on.
Hey, man, I think the recipe for making friends as an adult, it's the same principles as elementary and middle school and high school. You see the same person, or you see somebody you vibe with and shit like that, and you just introduce yourself. Yeah. And y'all keep fucking with each other. Like, hey, man, come on. Hey, let's work out together. Like, hey, you like to eat? Let's go out to eat and shit like that. And you building that bonding. Yeah. And then, like you said, you start, y'all both reading each other. Yeah. Like to see if he a snake or he cool or he real.
But you throw in that respect. That's what goes.
Yeah. It's all about respect. Yeah.
I acknowledge you as a peer. Would you like to acknowledge me, right? Would you like to establish a friendship? But you start with respect. Yeah, that's what a lot of people lack these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big facts.
Yeah. They lack the respect and shit like that, and then they think they have a friend, but they just have an associate or somebody who just.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's the big trend.
And they just an associate and shit like that, and then they're like, oh. And then they think, and then you too nice to them. They think you gullible, and then they just start using you for shit.
Exactly,
using you for rides. Like, hey, Lee, let me get $1, man. I'm gonna pay you back, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Right. And they're not gonna do that. They're trying to see how much they can get out of you and use you up before they move on to the next victim or whatever.
I call those the no people, because they've never been told. I mean, they've never been told no, so they never hear that word. Right? Yeah. Right. So when you start putting boundaries, all of a sudden they get defensive. Well, I've never been told this. Well, you never met someone like me. That's why. Yeah. And that happens. But people like that, throughout my life, right, have discouraged me. But I got to the point where, who cares? I'm going to lend my hand. If you mess up that trust, I can come up to you and say, you fucked it up. But I gave it to you, right?
That's true.
I'm not going to change who I am. All I'm going to put is boundaries. Just because I'm nice, don't get it twisted, doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you how the fuck I feel in a second.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the journey of life, man.
Yeah, that's the principles right there.
You got to be willing to be hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
You got to be willing to be hurt. Like meeting friends. Hell, I have friends I tell a lot of personal shit to. Next thing you know, they put your shit out there on the internet or just...
Or put that shit in the school hallways and then, you that man who boo boo in your shit. I'm like, how the fuck you know about that? Oh man, CJ told me that you shit in your pants.
Right. But you know what? Like now that we're older, right? I see it as character development. Yeah. Right? Because it's like, oh, you talking shit about me. All right, I'm gonna keep it cool. Let me show you who I am. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then when they find out, too late. You fucked up on the real one. Yeah. That's what happens, right? Yeah. But it's true. It's true. People are going to turn on you. Like I told you, I had a friend ex-friend that I thought was a friend, was a snake. But that person is going to miss my friendship because I did a lot for that person. No one else is going to do because they're going to call them out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's life. He has to live with those consequences.
Yeah. But you learn something from that too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you learn something. So now you see somebody trying to fuck you over or bullshit you. You be like, hey man, no, I don't fuck with that. And you be like, oh shit, okay, this is a real one.
But you know what? When those people come in your life, it's a subject matter. That's my growth. I'm their lesson. That's how it is. That's how it is. You can't run away from that.
No,
you can't, because you want to keep growing, right?
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I asked for growth a year ago. He showed up. I asked for growth a year ago. I found out who wasn't in my circle, and I found out what I needed to do little by little. And I'm still figuring it out, right?
Oh yeah, we all still learning. Yeah, we're still learning.
Yeah,
still learning.
But there is no day that I think about resetting it. I want to go through it all over again.
Damn.
Because that's who I am now.
Oh yeah.
You know, growth. I still got work in progress, right? Like everybody else.
Oh, everybody.
But listen to what I'm telling you. You're gonna be somebody's lesson. You're gonna be the growth. So who's benefiting more? Right? You're gonna keep growing.
Yeah.
Right? And you in your career right now, you're gonna meet people that are gonna tell you you're wasting your time. You ain't shit. They're gonna throw jokes on you. You're moving in silence. You're grinding. You're not listening to that. That's why we're here right now talking as men.
Yeah.
Right? On this podcast. Because you're wanting to achieve and grow, right?
Right.
At the end of the day, what do they have to show for it? A comment that's gonna go away in years?
Yeah.
Where's their value? You're their lesson. They're your growth. Because they told you they couldn't. You said, let me prove it to myself, not to you, that I can.
God damn.
Yeah, like T said, man, everybody that's talking shit gonna be dead in 100 years.
Yeah.
So
And this is like he's saying, he has a point. So I live by this. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Either way, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
You know, but how do you want to do it?
yeah,
Right.
How do you want to live your life?
Yeah. You're the only person that can control your life and how you direct your life.
Yeah.
You're the director of your life.
Exactly. This is your story. How do you want to run it? No one's going to tell you how to run it.
No. You can hold yourself back or you can push yourself forward.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You right about that one, Hurt. You right about that one.
Yeah. There's a lot of facts.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's some shit, man. It's some shit.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna dump another fire, man. The government talking about banning TikTok.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of that's a lot of people at the unemployment center.
Yeah, I know some people that are affiliated with TikTok.
Getting paid and shit.
Yeah, I don't really want too much speak on the personal business with TikTok, but I just know when this news was announced, you think about it like, damn, this people have apartments, cars, a lifestyle built around working for TikTok. So if you do this and you shut this shit down, okay, y'all worried about trying to get back at another country, but think about the people here on US soil that is affiliated with this shit. Are you gonna fuck thousands of people out of a job? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna fuck thousands of people out of homes, mortgages? It sucks because you got to be realistic to think about other people in a situation like this. Like, I could care the fuck less about TikTok, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the people involved with TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm mostly worried about.
Yeah, man, that's gonna hurt a lot of people, man. Because a lot of time and effort has been invested, and they getting paid good money and shit like that. And just to cut their funds like that, that's gonna be a lot of shit, man.
I guess it's like the whole YouTube controversy with the monetizing a while back, right? It was a big controversy, but it's a gray area, man, because you learn a lot through TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I don't view it. I do, right? Just like everybody else. I'm a consumer of the material, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also a gray area because there's some people that are lacking talent. Let's just leave it at that, right?
And shit, I mean that too, bro.
Yeah.
You will never be on your high horse forever, and this is for the TikToker nights. The TikToker nights, the people
I like that.
That's solely based their life around making content for TikTok around the clock. Like, that's why we say you jump on these apps, y'all do dumbass dances.
Yeah,
you shake your ass out there on the camera. Now, what life skills did you learn?
None.
How much money did you save during this?
Right.
Because that's the thing. That's why when you always, like they say, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save.
Ooh. Yeah.
And a lot of these people are so living in the moment. I'm gonna just keep getting views. And then when this shit gets shut down, like Pornhub, you gonna be sitting there in the motherfucking welfare line begging for a 10-piece dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you fucked off your money. You know?
Yeah. No, you're right. Because there's some people that are doing that NPC trend, right? They're acting like they're giving them like little icons and stuff, and that's real money.
Yeah.
And I noticed one last night where there's people overseas playing Minecraft, like something modded in there, and they'll say, "Please, I need to go to sleep," because they're trying to get likes, and people, give them more stuff, and they start doing explosions in there. But they're smart about it because they're getting a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
And it's people with liking talent, liking skills, right? So it's a gray area because some people are great content creators. They're actually doing something right, providing something. It's gonna mess up everybody, like Lee said.
Yeah, it is gonna mess up a lot of people, and it's gonna be a lot of people at the unemployment. A lot of people with no skills whatsoever. Right. And it's just gonna be some issues. There's gonna be, like how you say, shake the earth. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to shake this earth about TikTok being banned.
Yeah,
the economy.
But
too.
I mean, like I say, the employees I care about.
Right.
TikTokerites, I don't, because they do what. I mean, yeah, you learn the life hack or two.
Yeah,
but anything that can get me back to Stone Age, where forcing people to get outside and talk, and people to let's build these life skills back up that COVID took from us.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
I'm all for it too. I've been all for it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about kids and all this. Like, let's put these phones down. Let's pick these toys up outside. Let's pick these shovels up. Let's learn how to go back to Stonehenge living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, they the new age of youth or the new generation, they're not about it. But I'm down. I'm down to get dirty.
Yeah, man. I'm just tired of looking at the violence on this shit and just the.
You can't.
I can't take it, man. I can't take it.
You can't put I shake my ass on TikTok on a resume and give it to
them.
They gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
That's
what else can you do? I can shake my ass. Like, nah, you're not hired.
It's because people remember, again, validation. People want those 15 minutes of fame. What's going to happen after those 15 minutes of fame? It's like football players, right? They tell them to invest when they're in the field, right? Once they retire, a lot of them don't have the samies. They have nothing to show for it. And what happens? Mm-hmm. They lose it all.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Lose it all. Yeah, and that's what's going to happen, and our economy is going to suffer even more. This recession, man. Ooh,
the recession, man. Yeah, the shit doesn't make sense under recession,
right?
Like shit, like everything's going up in price, but our fucking pay raise is staying the same,
man,
bro.
And that's the thing that people that's the thing that people on the TikTok nights don't want to tell you. They want to keep you distracted from this shit. Which, I mean, okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Okay, fine. Keep me distracted. But sometimes, okay, we need to get to reality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At some point, you're going to have to come take your ass home. You know what I'm saying? So, you can sit here and think this shit all fun and games and mukbang all you want, but nigga, when your lights off and shit, shit, nigga,
that bang bang.
Yeah, food.
Put the application in.
Yeah, man. Like,
put the application in, boy.
Yeah, because I look at the TikTok and it's like, y'all take life as a fucking joke. Right. You know what I'm saying? You exploiting a bunch of lazy ass people. Right. Let's call it what it is.
Lazy ass people.
You exploiting lazy ass people, and I don't blame you. If these motherfuckers lazy and they willing to pay, I'm gonna take the money too. But deep down, I don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the way the Most High made me that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I want to scheme, I could be a TikToker night.
You're about the grind. You're about the
and I met some great people and on TikTok. They supported my channel. Thank you to that. And if this is our last encounter in TikTok, y'all support me on YouTube, so I'm always here with y'all. But it's just a lot of people. It's sad that the bad apples poisoned the whole damn bunch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we talking about the content creators, but it's a deeper side to this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Information is being stolen. You are being monitored. You got algorithms basing your life and knowing how to keep you on this phone draining your energy. If they pulled up a chart of your entire life from birth to death and the chart of how long you stayed on social media, ingesting all this toxicity, that shit will outweigh your life.
Damn.
You're not wrong.
No, you're not.
So to hell with TikTok.
Yeah, and the deadline for TikTok to be banned is March 31st.
Hey,
so you got like a couple of days. I don't know how many couple of days you got.
You say March 31st?
March 31st is
That's probably like 3 weeks or something.
that's that TikTok going on that chopping block, boy.
Hey, man.
Herc said, contact your local congressman to fight these laws.
Hey, you better start hitting up the unemployment center real quick, my boy.
But that's gonna cause a lot of damage.
Hey, Illy, you'll be like, I'm not a fan of the government.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be a lot of damage, man. When you do that and you taking Pornhub away from us, that's a lot of damage, man.
Right.
That's a lot of damage. And see, now I'm playing devil's advocate, but I mean, see, I'm looking at it like this. On one hand, okay, I'm down with it, but then on the other hand, how is the world gonna react to this shit?
Oh man, it's gonna be some shit, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna be walking down the street at work and the nigga just clocked me 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock me across my face? You know what I'm saying?
You asking for directions.
Yeah, ask for directions. So
how to get to Whataburger?
I don't know, man.
Clock.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Man.
It's
They're going to get his wallet. Man, it's not even enough for the single.
yeah, man.
You know how much the chicken is right now? It's $20. Nigga. You only got $5. What?
Yeah, chicken $20. I got $5.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Me and the TikTok and I used to put our money together and got $7.
You're going to apply your local KFC, huh?
Yeah,
for a job.
man. Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, fuck buying the chicken. Let me fry the chicken.
Yeah, man. Where the application at?
Yeah, I mean, but shit, theoretically, we talking about the inflation.
Yeah.
I might have to put on the damn apron and fry some chicken. Shit,
You have to get a second job.
Man.
You have to get a second job, man.
Yeah,
Man, the way we're living, we're going to have 3 jobs. It's going to be the normal now.
yeah.
Man, yeah, like, we ain't making enough, man. Shit, what I make? I make like what 33. I make like.
You discussing you putting your numbers out there?
Well, they don't know what
shit.
I work at KFC and I make $33 an
Damn,
hour.
you the owner then. You flipping chicken shit. You general manager.
No, but it's crazy. No, I make that amount, and it's crazy to see. Like you feel like you like, damn, I make good money, and then you go to Walmart, you go like you said, you went to Sam's,
Get crushed
and get smashed. You be like, oh, it's gonna be like 50, or you get shit in bulk, and then you get it because normally it'd be like what, like 150 or whatever.
Nah, man. What I usually get, I'm going to be real with you, it's close to 300 to 400, right?
God.
And the blink of my eye, 600, I said, damn. I got it on me, but man, I didn't want to let that go.
No, because it used to, because Sam's, you can get a lot of shit for like damn near almost $200.
Yeah,
and you'd be good.
You'd be good, yeah.
But now, shit.
And that's what I'm saying. And we're talking about, like, we're not talking about junk food. We're talking about health food, right?
Yep.
We're talking about your local beefs, your turkeys, your your chicken, your fish, and all that.
Yeah.
And it came up a lot, and I was just like, man, I need this though. You know?
Yeah.
It comes to that point where it's gonna get bad. We're joking about it now, but do you want Cocoa Puffs or do you want milk? Because you can't have both at the same time.
Yeah.
That comes separate.
They come separate. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and that's what I'm saying, bro. So, with TikTok shutting down, we need people to start grasping this shit by the hands. Let them know it's real life out here.
Man, they gonna start jacking people in the parking lots.
Yeah,
man.
that's true. I mean, it's
coming out of Walmart and shit. Give me your shit.
No. Now that you brought that up, when you brought that up, I was putting up my groceries, right? And a lady pulls up. 2 ladies pull up in a nice car. Hey, I don't mean to bother you or anything. I already know it's not going to be about money, right? They see me pull up with groceries and all that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't got any money. No, we're not asking for money. Like, if you can just give us one of your groceries or whatever. I was like, I'm sorry, I need this. Oh, well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You probably never experienced a struggle. Man, I was about to cuss this girl out.
What?
But it's a nice car. But now that you brought that up, it was like, man, it just came up to me right now. I just ignored it. I was just like, whatever, you know?
Oh, so she thought you was gonna be open arms to give
good
give up your groceries.
Yeah.
Hell no,
not in a good car. Hell no.
What they pull up on a Mercedes Benz begging for food?
Man,
Hey, man, that's what you might as well say. That's what TikTokers do. Shit, I'm seeing people selling their morals out. You cooking food in a nasty ass RV, and
I know what you're talking about. Man, I would have lost it though. She said, "Just say you're broke." Ooh,
yeah.
I would have lost it too.
Hey.
Like, bitch, you asking for my groceries,
Yeah.
and you driving around the parking lot asking for some groceries from random strangers.
Yeah,
I don't even know you.
I took a lot to ignore it, but I'm like, damn, I'm struggling too.
That's
Shit.
growth.
Yep,
That's growth, my boy. Nah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what she was looking for, like milk or some shit?
She was just looking to see who gave her stuff. It was just more of a scheme thing. But I've never heard that before. I'm gonna give you some ground turkey. You don't even eat ground turkey.
For real.
If I give you ground turkey, where you gonna cook it at?
Right. And you driving in this nice Mercedes Benz, man. Where you coming from?
Right?
I had some shit like that. I had some schemers, some Indian dudes and shit. Coming outside the bank, Navy Federal Navy Federal Bank, and I got some money and shit like that, and these dudes roll up in this nice BMW, and they say, "Hey, my friend, I need some money. I need some money to get back to California." And these dudes have like gold chains, nice shirt, Gucci shades and shit. "Oh, my friend, I need help." Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I'm like, "No, man, I'm good. And it's like, "Come on, help me. I was like, "No, I'm good." And they were so persistent. I'm a good heart. I was like, "Man, let me get this guy like $200." And he said,
God damn.
I know. I was a super good Samaritan of that day, but I gave him $200. I said, "Here, man, do what you need to do. This should be enough to get you halfway or whatever you got to do."
Yeah.
And then he kind of looked at it. "Can you give me more? Can you give me more?" I'm like, "No, nigga, I just gave you $200. Now get up out of here." "Oh man," and he started pulling out his chain and shit like that. Start giving it to me and shit like that. I said, "No, I don't need this. No, keep it. You know, to the Allah. He was acting like his God and shit, his Buddha God or some shit like that. And I didn't know they were scammers, so I still had the gold chains in my shit. And I said, "Oh, damn, I got some, real gold." I think I had real gold, but it wasn't. I get home, and I said, "Oh man, I got this chain." I said, "I'm about to go to the pawn shop and pawn this shit."
Yeah.
And I get to the pawn shop, and the pawn shop dude, "What you got?" He said, "Oh, then you got some nice gold." I said, "Yeah, man. Can you check to see if it's real?" "Yeah." And I said, "How do you know if it's real or not?" He said, "If it touched the magnet, then it's fake." And I was like, "Oh shit, I hope it's real." And then he got the magnet, it sticked. I'm like, "Oh, damn. I got fucking bamboozled, boy."
It's okay. I mean, hey, you learned a lesson that day, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I learned not to not let anybody like fuck me over no more like that. Now I know how to read people now. Like, okay, oh, you're a schemer. Stop talking to me.
Hey, I learned what a gold chain can get you.
but you know what?
A fake gold chain.
But you know what? Your heart was setting it. I'm a big believer of like what goes around comes around, right? So it's okay. You had a good heart in it, and that's good that you're talking about it because I know certain situations they can be a little bit embarrassing, right? But we've all been there. We've all been bamboozled one way or another, right? But it's just life. People are out there to get you. There's sharks out there.
Oh yeah.
And the whole point is to let them know, hey, I'm not doing this. I didn't feel bad about it. When that person told me what they told me, how do they know I'm not struggling? How did they know I didn't work hard to pay for my groceries, right?
Right.
So I didn't feel bad about it. At the end of the day, we're all selfish.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, I always put this analogy, but it's like, you work so hard to establish in this country, right? You're not just going to say, hey, trade this off with somebody else. Hey, take what I give and come in. You're going to be selfish about it.
Right.
I'm sorry, we're all selfish, but you worked hard for it.
Oh, you're down there. You damn sure worked hard for it.
Yeah.
And then somebody just roll up like, "Hey, man, give me a piece of chicken." I'm like, "No, I just paid like $20 for this chicken breast and shit, or whatever at the grocery." And they're like, "Oh no, just give it to me, man. You got a good heart and shit like that." Like, nah.
Hey, but people will exploit you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know who to try to target. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
They probably thought you was a good ball. Like, oh yeah, I'll give you all my groceries, and you're like, nah, nigga, I'm spending $600 on
I'm
this.
about to steal off on your ass.
That's crazy. They roll up on you in a nice car, a nice Mercedes Benz,
But
and
you know what? I have my white J's on. That's why. They saw the J's, man.
hey,
but,
if he had them black forces on, that'd have been a different story, my boy.
They would have gave you their groceries that they stole.
And they'd have been like, all you hear was like click clack. Like, oh shit! Hey man, chill. Got the Glock.
Nah, we're taking it up, and that's the black Tims, not the black Air Forces. Black Tims.
Damn, they got black Tims there.
Black Tims, yeah.
Real energy right there.
That's too much energy right there.
Hey, man.
Hey, that's man, that motherfucking Super Saiyan Ultra Blue, Ultra Red 3 right there, boy.
But you know what? At the end of the day, there's people out there trying to scheme you. They're looking for your move. You know, like Lee said, everybody's looking. They probably saw me go in. They're waiting for me to come out just to see, you know, what can I give them. But at the end of the day, I got to be cool with you. You know, I got to know you to give you the shirt off my back.
Oh yeah.
If I don't know you, hey man, I'm not fucking with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it, man. You just gotta check your surroundings and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Man, let's talk about the DBZ world. We lost the real one. We lost a legend, man. Shout out to my RIP Toriyama.
Yeah, man. I was
How did Toriyama Dragon Ball Z anime impact your life as a kid?
I don't want to go first. Ivan, you want to go first, man?
Nah, man, that's all you.
Cause I got a lot to say, man. I got a lot to say.
Well,
so
I'm gonna go first,
yeah.
man. That boy Toriyama. When I first watched Dragon Ball Z, Goku versus Frieza.
Yeah,
man, that's a good one.
Tsunami. Man. Yeah. When I seen, I said, "Man, what the fuck is this?" And it's like Goku coming on here. I'm like, "Oh shit, hold up!"
It got real too.
It got real. That's the best fight of all time,
right?
In my childhood, I didn't watch the rest of the stuff, but when I seen that boy turn to Super Saiyan, I was like, "Man, what the fuck you got?" And I got hooked after that, and then I started watching all the way to the Majin Buu, and then I just fell off after that. Right. But Toriyama, man, he made some.
Well, Majin Buu really was the end of that saga, the Z saga.
Yeah,
Majin Buu was the end of the Z saga.
Damn.
And then they kicked out GT, but GT wasn't from Toriyama. That's why I got the Gogeta 4 tattoo. And I'm a big fan of Super Saiyan 4, even though it's not canon. I love it, but yeah, Ivan, you wanted to speak on Toriyama?
I remember when the whole Cell, saga came for the fights and everything.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. It impacted me pretty good too because I started watching Dragon Ball bits and pieces, right? Mm-hmm. And DBZ's very big in the Hispanic culture, man. Anime, the waves hit over there, so everybody, fucks with Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And I used to watch it every now and then. I didn't have access to cable, but when I was in Mexico, I would watch it in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So I learned a lot. I learned a lot, especially in DBZ, how Goku never gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He was very humble. He was all about his friends, and you learn values in life.
Yeah. Well, when that boy locked in, he locked in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep. And even though he wasn't kind of like Superman, right? He wasn't part of that planet. He was treated, and he felt like a human.
Yeah.
Right? And he gave him his all, right? Yeah. Especially those moments where he would sacrifice his own body, his own self.
Damn.
And then, bring him back or whatever. Yeah. But you learned a lot. I learned not to give up. I learned that you can achieve anything. And sometimes, you have to get in that mindset at the gym.
Yeah.
Can you do this? All your favorite heroes have done it. Why can't you? They weren't anything. They weren't anything special. They didn't think they were special, but what made them special was the people that surrounded them, right?
Yeah.
That gave them that.
Yeah, man. Man, shit. That damn tattoo I got with the dove and the 7 Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That shit got a lot of meaning to it now. I ain't even like planned that shit out. Like,
yeah, but that was dope though.
Yeah, man. I seen that shit, and the old boy passed away. I was like, oh shit! I got the fucking dove with the last Dragon Ball, the number 7.
Yeah.
And I was telling Lee that that dove is taking it to wherever the rest of the Dragon Ball, so they can make that next switch or whatever to the Dragon Ball Z Dragon or whatever.
Bring that Sharon
Yeah,
in.
and they say he had died on a Friday, and last Friday I had ended up getting the damn Gogeta tattoo.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I was actually, I guess, I got it not unknowingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, like I've been saying, man, people make fun of people that watch anime, but a lot of animes have different impacts on, but nothing hit harder to me than the '90s animes.
Yeah.
But you had your
Hey,
Trigun, your Ronin Kenshins and
Yep.
shit. What you saying, Hurt?
No. No, because you said that on the YouTube. Getting lost in the sauce. You talk about when we was at the anime convention. You talk about all the anime watchers. Like, man, they get the shirt off your back. Like, man, that's some dope ass people.
And some good people, man.
They're nice people, man.
I'm like, damn, these. I didn't know. Cause you think they're like weirdos and shit like that.
Yeah.
But when you actually get to know them and how they break down anime and cosplay and why they love what they love, and you be like, damn, these are some dope ass people.
Yeah, because I mean, man, they go through shit 10 times harder than what we going through.
Right.
And they think to themselves, okay, I'm going to just get lost in this world and tune out the real pain. You know what I'm saying? So I know they may be bad with women. Some may be bad. They may smell like shit sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Or some of them are weirdos, but for like most of them, they have a good heart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm saying this on podcast. Hell yeah, I sat down with the golf kids in school. I ate lunch with them all the time. A lot of my friends are gothic. Hell, I listen to heavy metal. So, I mean, it don't... When you're talking about them here, you're talking about me too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of the motherfuckers I grew up with, they turned their back on, but them golf people, they never did. They was right there with me.
Shout out to the goths.
Yeah, shout out to the golf community, man. And so, going back to it, man, I remember as a kid, you seen the iconic Super Saiyan. Hell, I used to watch Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball, and seeing this shit, and then I put my cousin on, and then if you seen me in person, I got the Z tattooed with the 1-star Dragon Ball because I'm a Z warrior. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a Z warrior, you one of the hardest out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no scrub. I get my ass whooped, but I'm getting back up. You know what I'm saying?
You a Xenonites?
Yeah, I'm a Z warrior knight. So yeah, I mean, I got
a couple. I got the Dragon Balls #7, and then I got the iconic
Shit.
Goku.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I got the Z crest, I got the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then I got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is my favorite one. And then we gonna go back and get some more ink for Toriyama. But yeah, man, the influence of Dragon Ball with me, like I would say, man, it really pushed me to my limits. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's favorite character is Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? The king of Don't Give Up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you remember that episode when he was in training inside the capsule, and it was the pressure of gravity.
Yeah, it was
and
too
that
much for
motherfucker
him.
was
Yeah.
going through it.
Yeah, he was going.
This. I got that dog in me.
And you seen Goku just.
yeah,
I'm like, damn, man, the fuck? And he had like, I don't know.
it was like 100 times gravity. And they just in there acting a fool. One nigga dying and one nigga showing up.
Vegeta on the ground forcing, I'm going to beat you, Goku. Like,
yeah, but yeah, like I say, it's a bunch of sentiment from me growing up because that shit from a kid helped me in my adulthood. And even here, 30 years old, man, I still look at Dragon Ball Z for motivation.
oh yeah.
Like my nigga Broly, shout out to him. When he came back revamped and he just the beast, and he willing to learn. And when I seen the new iteration of Broly, I'm like, I feel that. I feel that need to learn. You a powerhouse, but let me show you how to be a powerhouse in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what is it? When you have too much energy in the workout, right? You're trying to control that energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's strength training.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, Toriyama, man, you gonna be missed, man. And just behalf, yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for 30 years of my life, just learning your craft. And I buy every Dragon Ball game when it come out, and shit, I'm happy to have Dragon Ball tattoos. And
Same.
And when my kids are here on this world, I will be showing them about Dragon Ball, and I'm attending Anime Matsuri this year because I want to celebrate Toriyama the right way, man. And I really, that was a big blow, man. That ain't no bullshit. That was a big blow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Budokai 3 for the PS2. That was a good
man.
series,
Yeah.
man.
That was the game right there.
That was the game right
Yeah,
there,
man.
Man, that was the best series. Oh man.
But you know what? He got a worldwide tribute too. Like, it affected everybody. You know,
Oh yeah, man. He changed everybody's
changed
lives,
everybody.
man. I was like, when I seen that shit, I was like, damn. It's like New York, Mexico, England.
Mexico did a big parade for him. Yeah,
I was like, yo, you know, soccer matches. They pull up them little tents, and they had like all the Super Saiyans, like Gogeta and shit like that.
I'm telling you, man. It's crazy how anime affected Mexico, man. It's a life changer. And the people, you know, that work in the field right now, they paid an homage too, because if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be writing other series, you know, in anime. So
people in these states, you know, people drawing anime, making, you know, designing anime themselves, you know, being creative. Yeah, it was all because of him.
And they say, "Oh, you got Naruto now, baby. This shit started with Dragon Ball, and it's gonna end with Dragon Ball as the number one. I don't give a fuck."
One Piece,
My Hero, go get One Piece, all that shit. It will not stand toe to toe, true and tested.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball is undeniable, undisputed heavyweight champion.
He was the first realist character. When he would train, he would eat a lot. Eat a lot.
Yeah,
that was the first.
I think that's where I get all that eating from. Training hard and
then learn from that, bro.
Man.
Food head's different.
Yeah,
so
rest at recovery is a big deal too.
Yep.
I seen a video of Goku talking to his son. Gohan. I forgot his damn name.
Yeah, it was Gohan.
Gohan. Yeah, he was talking to his son, talking about like resting is way bigger than actual training, because you got to give your body time to rest.
Right.
And once you give your body time to rest, then you can go hard in the paint and training and shit like that. I was like, damn, that's some deep shit. That came from the anime. That came from Goku and shit. I'm like, damn.
Like I said, you learn values. Like everybody's saying here, you learn values. You learn life lessons, man.
Yeah, man.
That shit stick with you, man. And it just to see, like I say, man, getting older sucks, because you just realize, like, damn, like, I watch a lot of wrestling, and people that debut when I was like a teenager and they was in their 20s. Now I'm in my 30s, and these people in their 40s, damn near 50s.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, my heroes are getting old.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy shit, my heroes are checking out. So, man, you know, it sucks. You know, people want to go to Japan. I would like to go to Japan, but I don't like flights. So
yeah, that's too damn long.
Yeah, so the best I'm gonna go to Japan is Marsurio convention. But
hey, let me know. Are you going to more anime conventions?
Yeah, now that I'm back home, I'm gonna work on getting that stuff situated.
Hey, let me know, man. I'm trying to go.
And I want to turn it for Toriyama, man, because that right there, man, I know Matsuri this year gonna do him right. And a beautiful soul gone, and the way he gone, man, you know, he is your legacy. Like I say about the Lightbender's legacy, man. Yeah, I want a legacy like that transcend well beyond when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because when they throw dirt on Toriyama, you see how his shit then spread it worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is a beautiful thing. That to me is life.
Yeah,
right.
It's not why you here, it's when you gone. How does that shit continue? That's life.
Right.
So, yeah, Toriyama, we love you, man.
Yeah. Shout out.
Thank you, man.
They're going to change his name to Lee Hog Yamamoto.
Nah, I ain't gonna call that shit. But, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, shit. Hey, to be honest, man, shit, without Toriyama, man, there wouldn't be no Lightbender. Without Toriyama, without Dragon Ball Z, there wouldn't be no One Piece or other shit. Like you said, it all started with Dragon Ball Z.
But you know what? You're right. There wouldn't be no Herc.
Hey, yeah. Right.
There wouldn't be no
light force and shit like that.
None of that, bro. Because I drew heavy. Man, it's been some times, bro. Niggas just want to just take the jersey off, leave the camera in the gym.
Yeah,
true.
I'm going through it. I'm out. But then I look at my Z crest and now I got Gogeta here looking at me. So shit. If I give up on these niggas, I ain't the saying no more.
What is that saying? You say, I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm tired. But yeah, man, these characters they mean a lot more to me than what most folks think. Because when I was lonely, didn't have nobody to talk to, man, it was just me and Dragon Ball Z, man.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
putting yourself in them fights, and you see that iconic music hit when they transform, and you be like, fuck yeah, nigga! I feel like I can just come on, everybody hit that.
But you know what? It used to hype me up when the narrator would say, "Tune in next week when you find out." What happens. It's like, damn, I can't wait.
Yeah, man. So Dragon Ball Z translate to the gym, and we got people. The real anime left us from the bullshit ones. Because I mean, if you Asian wearing anime, I mean, come on, that's like shit. I mean, who am I to call you fake? I mean, that's your culture. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we adapted y'all culture, so I at least want to do y'all shit right, like I would do black culture right. Like hell, if Goku was black wearing dashikis, I'd be wearing dashikis to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But yeah, man. So
Dashiki Bender over here.
oh god,
Dashiki Kamehameha. Like, god damn.
You gonna do a T dance?
dashiki.
That's Dashiki fusion and shit. Oh man!
Oh, you got a line for that.
Instead of being Super Saiyan, they're both wearing dashikis and shit.
You can start doing the dance, man.
Oh man! And then they combine together and they form into another dashiki that's 10 times better.
If I catch him at the gym, I'm walking out. As soon as I see him, I'm walking back out. I say, hell no.
Oh shit! But yeah, man, Dragon Ball. The future of Dragon Ball is in good hands, So, and I know it's gonna be here when Noah gets older, and me and I, we finally have kids of our own. So,
oh yeah, we're gonna put them on.
And I definitely want my kids to know that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's hard to watch Dragon Ball Z now because them graphics look kind of bad, but.
Hey man, if we can have kids, the way this future is going, man,
I know, man, but I'm just staying optimistic.
You're right. Speak on it.
Yeah, just being optimistic.
Yeah, I want kids, man. Speak on it. Facts.
That boy in the dating world threw a whole monkey wrench in that motherfucker.
Man.
Ding 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 ding. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, but see, this is a new character arc for us. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
you are the real NPC.
Just keep training, man. Just keep training, man.
Hey, the wise words from Lightbender, man. Keep training and don't be an NPC.
Yeah,
yeah. We tired of NPCs. They fucking everything up, man.
But it's true. Like keep grinding, and whatever is for you will be for you. Will come to you. It will. It will. That's my thing now. If it's for me, it's gonna come. If it's not for me, it's not meant for me. Something better's out there, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's just the fact of life, But it's true. It's true what he said, and you got to keep training. Training doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You stop yourself. You're your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Even I'm my worst enemy sometimes,
Man, training sucks ass, man. Yeah. Shout out to Marshall, man, but it's a love-hate relationship for my coach, Marshall, man. Yeah. Shout out to Marshall. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Marshall.
That motherfucker got me doing some high-volume shit. He got me doing pauses. He got me. I'm on tempo right now. 3-second tempo.
I was gonna say, was it 2 or 3? Damn.
3-second tempo. So controlling heavy ass weight and then slowing that bitch down and shit. That shit's hard.
Let me ask you this. I'm probably a little personal, but do you like cuss your coach out? Do you like?
Hell yeah, man.
Okay. I thought I was the only one.
No. Marshall know about that shit. He know I cuss him out during like high volume season.
Yeah,
he cuss him out during like
building low shit.
But he knows it's working. That's why.
Yeah,
you don't
and
get that
he's still cussing them out at the competition. Like, you motherfucker, you forsake me. You trying to sabotage my meat? I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? We just got here.
He's gonna say you praying on my downfall.
Yeah, man, but shit, man. Yeah, so I'm fresh out of a situation, so
man,
I gotta hit it hard, man. So
no, I'm right behind you, man. It's challenging though, but I like the challenge, you know, and it's grown on to me a lot.
Yeah,
with the heavy lifting and consistently working out and shit like that. And especially working out by myself because I don't have y'all there.
Yeah, that's hard, man. Working out, trust me, shit. I hardly see him like once, because like I told you, I just got out of a situation and shit. So I'm trying to really rebuild Lehigh Fury better. So it's just
it's just the consistency and then having that discipline to keep going.
Right.
And I look at it as purpose.
Yeah,
like walk into your purpose every day.
Right.
Like, why are you doing this, and what's giving you the energy and the motivation to do what you do.
Right.
And, praying and sometimes I have my downfalls and be like, man, is it even worth it to keep going? Even though I'm early stages of the training or whatever. And I was like, man, I don't want to do this shit, man. This shit is retarded. And then I remember you and Leon and Marshall, having a group session, having a badass workout session, and like remembering all the time and energy that I put into the sweat, blood, and tears, and me crying and shit like that. And I'm like, nah, man, I came too far just to give up.
Too far, you can't quit.
And
not
then,
a quitter. It's not in you.
No. I would like to add to that too, because like I say, me and my his girlfriend, we didn't work out, but it's just, it's one of them things, man. I thought breaking up would ruin everything, but this time I walked out of this relationship motivated. You know what I'm saying? No hatred, motivation. So when I'm training now, it's not like a dread anymore, because it was getting at that point where it was dread. So just like you say, you grinding for me, you just use that. And I use the fun, the ups and the downs of my relationship to help me with my training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just thinking about, okay, look, if it didn't work out, that don't mean I'm a failure. Don't mean she was a failure. But let me show her I'm grinding. You know what I'm saying? Let me show her I can still be Lee Huff here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just to have a new arc, you know what I'm saying? This is the new arc for me.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the training is hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting because I have a new motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now I'm actually interested in making folks proud versus just making folks proud by me just doing it. Now I'm actually putting the effort into making people proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this right here, what I'm saying is, through that breakup, this is the strongest version of Leon Hawk you're going to see right now in your life. The strongest. And that's not a slight on her. No, this is a thank you to her, you know what I'm saying, for giving me back that recharge to put the work in.
Right.
But when I hit weights and my strength comes back, man, this is gonna be the strongest version of Leon Hawk y'all have ever seen, man.
At least said shout out to the Creole team.
Yeah, no, for real. Shout out to Summer, man. This is gonna be the strongest version of Leon Hawk y'all have ever seen, man. Because mentally I feel better. Physically, I'm a little tired, but I feel right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how you just get in the car hitting, everything just hitting right?
Yeah.
Everything is hitting right. So Most High got everything lined up. This shit is hitting. Now I'm ready to train. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just had to get that off my chest. And I just wanted to say thank you, you know what I'm saying, to Sama, you, Ivan, T, Q, Cedric T. Wolfman, Mark, Marshall, Tennis Alex, people that I see frequently.
Yeah.
Roll Fabe, all my niggas out there.
Right.
It's just, man, y'all finna see Leon Hawk, the light bender, man. This shit it's been sitting on me heavy, man. This is finna be the strongest version of me you have ever seen in your life.
Damn.
You might see gold hair come out my head.
No.
I was gonna ask what level of saying.
Man, this is some shit beyond ultra instinct. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And it's not like physical strength, but just the
mental.
It's just a new aura, I feel. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like a new level of motivation that's driving me harder than ever before.
This man said aura, man. Over 9,000?
Like mentally, I've changed,
Yeah.
I used to be mad. Mad for what? They took, you see what happened earlier, I told you, my bank account for what? Hit $50 on the scratch off. Just changing my mindset. So now, the Most High showing me, nigga, you change your shit, you going to get reward. Okay, cool. So now, everything is right. Yep. Everything is right. So, it's time to put the gas pedal on. So, gentlemen, ladies, y'all been warned, man. It's going down, man.
Would you say this comeback is not personal, but illuminated?
It's nothing personal at all. No. What do you mean?
Because it's not personal, right? His comeback is
No,
going to
no,
be a higher level of transcendence, right?
It's just I feel like things that I felt like was shut off have been unlocked, reawakening. So
I like that.
now I feel what it's like to have somebody believe in me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know what it feels like to see people that actually care about my side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So basically, I'm just gathering energy for the spirit bomb. Gathering energy for the spirit bomb. And now this thing is getting big and we getting ready to shoot. We finna drop it on the motherfucker. So this is going to be the best version of me yet.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that sharing that,
Hey,
man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for tomorrow, man. That's gonna be some shit.
As
right
long
there.
as he's not in the dashiki.
No.
Yeah, let me come in there with dashiki.
Not the dashiki.
No, let me stop y'all. No shade to the African.
Shout out to the Africans.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to
out.
Africans, man.
God,
Legos, we out there.
Yeah, man. I think that's the real purpose. That's the real purpose of behind the training and why you do what you do. That's your purpose. I think that's my purpose. When I train hard and I lift this heavy weight and then I feel good afterwards.
Right.
And then I see people like, oh man, hurt man, you so strong and blah blah blah. Man, I can't believe you lifted all that weight. Now, I don't think much of it because I'm just like, I train for this. I put these 6 months. I put in 6 months of hard time to get where I'm at, and then consistently doing it because by the support of my friends and family, and believing within myself, and then Leon helping me, give me that new knowledge of instilling confidence in me. Like, hey man, when you get in doubt, you just say, yeah, confidence.
Right, confidence is key.
Confidence is key. Yeah. That's why he always tell me, like, before you touch the ball, like, hey, confidence. Man. Whatever you do in the gym, you go do in competition and shit like that.
To add to this, what's his name? Eddie Hall, right? The strongman.
Yeah.
Apparently, when he broke the record for the deadlift, he went to I don't know what they're called, but the people that hypnotize you.
Yeah.
And apparently, this is an actual story, right? They said that he went and he told this person to hypnotize him, to tell him that he's stronger than what he seems. And apparently, when he got up there, there was cues, and he was able to do that. Of course, with consistency of training, but confidence. He started believing he could do it. And he was one of the very first people to do that much weight. What was it?
500 kgs, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And he sacrificed himself. He was overexhausted with heating and everything, but he believed it. But to what you're saying, he went somewhere to tell him that because confidence is key.
Yeah, confidence is key, man.
And I'm pretty sure you get that where it's like, hey, man, you lifted it. It looked like RPE 6-7. And you're like, man, I was dying for my life.
Yeah, that's been me lately, boy. But that's just that lack of hydration. But
yeah, you just got to stay hydrated and you can get in and shit like that.
But it's that mindset because you're doing it. You're not out there, right? And people are telling, hey, you're moving it easy. You you weren't able to do this before. And you're just like, am I really? Like, I don't know,
Yeah, because it don't feel like I'm moving that easy. I'm
I ain't gonna lie. When I deadlifted that 600 that time, it felt like But to see what Herc lift on a daily basis, even if I was strong enough to lift that, I don't think I would want to lift it, man. It's just goddamn.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, man. You be like, you just know it's painful. Like Wolfman said, it hurts. It hurts, man.
It hurts.
It's a good hurt.
It's a good hurt. Yeah,
it's a hurt with purpose. Because not everybody can do that. So you have some skills and qualities that not everybody's gonna have. So you got to show that to the world.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And shit, man. What about the development stages? Like, how do we develop the skills that make us human? Like when it comes to like building discipline, gaining or growing up, patience, like all the human like skills that we need to like how to deal with a difficult person and shit like that. Did that come from like our daily experiences in life, or do we like just get that off the rip?
Well, while you gather your answer, I'm gonna say this. So me growing up, I had a bunch of generations. I had, my parents' generation, my auntie, they was kind of like in their 20s and teenagers when I was like a kid. So I seen a lot of things where, the family members, they get hooked on drugs, the slab era. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen right or wrong without having to experience right or wrong. Mm-hmm. And like I tell you, you always learn and you pick from what you see, what you going to apply to your life. So to me, a part of visual and also trial and error from daily life. You know what I'm saying? You got to try new shit to see if it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like that's how you develop new things and you develop stuff. You develop this personality around. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have to go through trial and error
to build these skills.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I can say I'm a carpenter and you hire me for the job and I'll tear your house up.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't hire him.
No. Yeah, don't hire me because your house getting tore up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Bojangles.
Yeah. I feel like when the earth, they're not earthly, but the human skills, like like how you, like what people say, how you show love to another person,
right?
But you have to go through the trials of getting disrespected and getting treated like shit in a relationship,
right?
And then before you find a person that shows you true love, and you're like, oh, this is what love about,
right?
And now you can show love back because another person show you, or discipline, like you've been like inconsistent your whole life and shit like that, and you've been dropping the ball multiple times in life, and then you was like, man, fuck this, I wanna actually get serious, and then you start building yourself the discipline to be consistent. Like, man, let me show up on time to work every day and see what happens. Oh, let me start saving my money, or let me go to the gym 3 times a week and see what happens.
Right.
And then eventually you start building that skill set of being disciplined and et cetera, et cetera. Same thing with patience. Like, oh, instead of me getting those J's right now, let me wait and stack up my money, then go buy it, cause, and still have money in the bank without being broke, buying earthly things and shit like that, et cetera, et cetera.
No, yeah, you're right. I guess you have to go through some hardship, right, or a negative experience to develop those skills. Like Lee said, how are you gonna build your experience to be a carpenter, right? Like you said, how are you gonna know what love is if you haven't never experienced it, right? But see, what gives you those skills is the environment around you. You either let it affect you, or you learn from it and you try to acquire what the real feeling is, right?
Right.
We're not really born with them unless you're born into a perfect family, right? Because those skills are out there. You have to go acquire them. Same thing as school. You have to go to school to acquire certain skills, right, for the job that you're trying to get. I don't think they're there naturally. I think that we all have them. It's like a video game. You unlock them through progression, right?
Right.
So they're there, but you don't know they're there, right? So yeah, you have to go through some stuff in order to realize, hey, like you said, maybe if I save some money, I wouldn't be broke. I wouldn't feel the feeling of despair if I'm not getting nowhere, right? Maybe I could do more with that, right? So you start unlocking feelings. You start learning more about yourself, what you like, what you're about, because of little discipline things, right?
Right.
So it's a little bit of that.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. Damn, man. Y'all had some real stuff, man. That's real stuff. So, man, y'all got any positive affirmation to give to the listeners that can help them, journeys of life? I know, try to finish it out with something positive, something what the listeners can take away from after the listen of the episode. So, y'all got anything?
Yeah. Always give the people around you the proper respect that they deserve. Don't wait till people die to let them know how you feel. Don't get consumed by these social media apps. Go learn yourself as a person. Try new things. Be excited to fail. Be excited to win. Always wake up with a positive attitude. If bad things happen, try to find the good in your situation. Life ain't bad. It's good, man. Life is beautiful. Life is good. So
I agree.
Keep the most high in your life, or whatever, whatever forces y'all believe in, that's fine. But just stay on top of your grind, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountable. And shit, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
What you got, Ivan?
So, depending on the beliefs here, right, from Air Forces to higher forces, right, nothing is given to you of a hard or difficult task unless you're fitted with that task, right? So what I'm saying is God won't give you something that you can't handle. My advice to the people would be chin, your chin up high. Keep going through struggles because your story's not done.
Right.
You have to go through struggles. That's what makes life beautiful. That's what makes you a human.
Yeah.
Right. So people that are going out there, just know that we're going through it too. Right. You're not alone. Things will get better. Life is a roller coaster. It just depends on where you put your beliefs, your investments, right? Through the hardship and the learning. And I guess I would end it with that.
Okay. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming on the episode and sharing and, talk about some crazy topics and stuff like that. Shout out to Yoriyama, RP, the legend of DBZ world.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great influencer that impact the world in many ways. What I got to say on the positive affirmation part is life is hard. You have to choose your hard. You have to find a way. Everything's going to be hard. And it's up to you to choose your hard and actually face the music, man. You're going to have to face the music, face the challenges, and deal with it. Because if you decide to do the easy stuff, life is still going to be hard. But if you choose to do the hard stuff, life is going to be easy. Yeah. And shout out to Les Brown, the motivator. He showed me the way of always doing the hard stuff because everything after the hard stuff is super easy in life.
Yep.
And I don't know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But don't give up on yourself. Don't self doubt yourself or shoot yourself down because you don't have a skill or you don't have the abilities to do something.
Right.
If you want to do something, learn and develop the skills to do it, and so you can learn how to do those skills, and so you can grow and progress forward in life,
right, and
go from there. And that's all I got. Just stay motivated, stay hungry, and keep growing, and keep being you. Until then, peace, love, and positivity, and we out. One love.